Hey everybody, it's Carol Billing. Let me do a quick video on common curriculum. So this is how I organize my lessons for all of my courses. And I've been using it a little over a year, and I have to say, I love it, like crazy love it. So you're going to need to sign up for an account, and you're going to need to pay for the Pro so that we can share books. It's part of the upgrade. It's $7 a month, so your total investment for the semester is $28. So I think that's very reasonable for what I think it gives you. It just really, I don't know, maybe I'm an over planner, but I love the way I'm able to plan in it. So let me show you. I'm not sure what your interface will look like, but the book that is mine, so you can see, I can see all my students from last semester. This semester is this, where's my mouse? This is my plan book for this semester. You can go in and see how I taught a class. If you're going to take a fall class from me and I taught it last year, you can go look at it. How about it? And this is last year's. So you'll want to click into U Idaho Spring 2019. There we go. And your course is always going to be on Mondays. So you can see, because my classes are online, I just have one class on each day of the week. And I teach 5, but one of them I don't have a common curriculum because it's a 1 credit. So you're always Monday, right here. Weeks 1 and 2 are the same, and so on week 2, I had planned to move into the next thing, but with us getting less than stellar week, I've made 1 and 2 the same week. So I will fix these other ones to match that. So your first week of lesson is here on this page here under January 7th. So if you want to have a better way of looking at it, you can click to the day. All right, January 7th. I haven't input the standards yet for CTE teacher prep. When I do, I'm going to be entering those into my lesson plans. I'll probably be a project for next year. But they do have all the standards for CTE K-12, which is awesome. And if they don't, let me know. You can type them in and submit them, and then he'll approve them. And that actually the CEO I have on text, because I've been working with him for a year, and I'm always talking about common curriculum conferences and different things. So I can text him and say, my student just submitted these standards. Can you please approve them and get them up? So that's kind of cool. All right, so I haven't gotten around to doing my standards at post-secondary, but yours should be there. And if not, if you have time to add them, and that helps everybody behind. So some of my students last spring put in the marketing ones, I think. So that's kind of awesome for you. All right, I always start with objectives. What do I want to accomplish in the week? Outcomes, how I'm going to measure those objectives have been met. And I have a lesson plan review where I go through all this stuff, so I'll stop now. But anyway, this is your lesson. You want to go through and read all this stuff. Here is where you're actually going to get your direct instruction, is by clicking on these links and watching these short videos. And I have 3, oh, I didn't mean to do that. 3 short videos to review kind of procedures and things. And then I talk a little bit about task stream. There is my introduction from last year on CC. I'll replace that with this one. Hopefully I get it in the right place. Then I talk about all the other things you're doing in this first week and a half of first second week. That's really whatever, 13 days or something. And I try to give you all the details you could possibly need for each lesson to sort of lay of the land. So this is the same as if you are coming to class. You come here, and you get your instruction here on everything. I don't give the instruction. I do cover the assignment instructions in here in depth, and then you submit them in Blackboard. I didn't do a lot on the deliverable for the second week, and for the second week, that's now the 3rd week, because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's in a Word document. You'll open up this Word doc, and then you'll just do everything that's written in there, and it's super, super easy. Okay, so I think So that's it on my lesson. That's where you're going to go each week to figure out what are we doing in class. I want to show you the unit planner, because this is the bomb. This is also why you get Pro, is because you get a timeline. And so here you can see each one of the classes, and some I've built out more than others. Database is a new class, so I only have the first couple weeks in there. And you can see the classes. When you click on this, it pops it up to the side here. Okay, there we go. And so you can scroll through the lesson here if you wanted. You can go here and look at the next week's lesson. So if you prefer to work in the unit planner to look at your lessons, you can do that as well. The cool thing about the unit planner when you're working in it is that you can copy lessons from one to the next. You can drag them to move them around. You can change the order. I mean, it's so flexible. Like, honestly, I don't know why you do paper if you could do it like this. And then when you teach that class again, whether it's semester or a year, you just copy the plan book over. I mean, I'm not even lie. This first 2 week where I'm teaching the same 2 weeks as I taught last spring, so fast. I'm just updating a few things and like, boom, classes are ready to go. So I can tell you from experience, if you put the time in to build this, you're going to save time as you repeat stuff. And then you're also able to update your curriculum so easily because it's right there. So you don't have to worry about losing the past because you have your past plan book, copy it over, and then make it better, because that's what we do every semester. We teach, and then we leave notes. And if you look in here in my week 1, you'll see at the bottom I have something called reflections. Of course, now I can't even get back over there. Let's see, it's probably this one as well. And it takes 10 years and stuff. Okay, so if you go all the way down to the bottom, reflections, that's where I add what I want to do differently. So the next year when I copy that plan book over and I look through my lesson, I'm going to see under reflections, oh, what did I want to change? So you don't even have to like try to keep track of how you want to do things differently. You just write it in there at the end of the day, and then it's there for you next year when you take a look at the lesson plan again, and you can do it again. So really, honestly, I think this thing is the best curriculum planner I've ever seen. All right, enough of me talking about CTE and how much I love it. So, okay, I think that's all you need for now. So you've got your first 2 weeks. Start on those, even though they say, yeah, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, and 3. I will get that sorted as soon as I can get 10 minutes to do that. But I think you'll be okay until just do 1, and by the time you get 1 done, I'll have the others fixed. Okay, deep breath. This semester's going to be great. All right, talk to you soon.